Father Dan Redmond here, pastor at St. Mary Parish in Chardon, Ohio. And I just want to say that as your pastor, I've missed all of you during this coronavirus pandemic. As we've been unable to celebrate Mass together in person, we've had to resort to live streaming Mass via the internet on Sunday mornings. And that will continue into the foreseeable future. We'll continue to live stream the 8 a.m. Mass here at St. Mary's. But I'm also happy to say that Masses will resume at St. Mary's on Monday, May 25th at 9 a.m. That's Memorial Day. And I'm happy also to say that on the weekend of May 30th and 31st, we will celebrate Mass publicly on Saturday at 4:30 p.m. and Sunday at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., and 12 o'clock noon. Those times will continue going into the future. Weekday Masses will also resume their normal schedule at 7:30 a.m. on Tuesday, May 26th. Now, our diocesan administrator, Father Don Alexi, has informed all the parishes that the obligation to attend Mass will continue to be dispensed with until further notice. I would simply ask that everyone use good judgment in determining if they can or should attend Mass. When we do return, things are going to be a little bit different. So here are some of the differences that you're going to notice when you come back to church. And Deacon Larry, in his video, will be talking to you a little bit more specifically about the arrangements that have been made here in the church to promote social distancing. First thing is that each person should take their temperature before coming to church. Number two, the east and west entrances to the church will both be open. The doors will be propped open so they don't have to be touched. Third, all those who attend Mass are obliged to sanitize their hands before entering the church. Now, hand sanitizers are located in the gathering space as well as at the entrances to the church. Number four, all those who attend Mass should wear a mask at all times. Mass will only be lowered for the reception of the sacred host. Number five, all those who attend Mass must maintain 6 feet of social distancing. Families may sit together, of course, while also maintaining 6 feet between themselves and the next family or person. Number six, communion lines will be staggered to ensure 6 feet of social distancing between recipients. The cup will not be used. Number seven, every other pew will be marked off to ensure 6 feet of distancing. Number eight, there can be no contact between individuals in terms of a handshake, sign of peace, fist bumps. We're not going to be doing the sign of peace into the foreseeable future. The general instruction of the Roman Missal does allow for the priest at his discretion to skip over the sign of peace and go directly to the Lamb of God. So that is what we're going to be doing. Also, excuse me, number nine, the dismissal from the church will be as follows. Those seated in rows in the back of the church will be asked to leave first, followed by each successive row all the way to the front of the church. Social distancing of 6 feet will be maintained. Those leaving the church are asked not to congregate in the church or to congregate in the gathering space as they leave. Also, there will be no prayer cards or hymnals in the pews. What you'll also notice is that after each Mass, we're going to be needing some volunteers. Volunteers who will be willing to help sanitize the pews that have been used after each Mass. We've been asked by the diocese, that every parish has been asked, to sanitize the pews that have been used after each Mass. And so we probably need about 6 to 8 people after each Mass to sanitize the pews. We have the equipment, we have the materials that are necessary for that. Again, members of our maintenance staff will be there to help you to kind of know what to do. But it's just a very simple wiping of the pews and to make sure that they're as sanitary as possible. So if you're willing to do that, we ask you to contact the parish and ask for either Deacon Tom or Deacon Larry, and that way we know that you're going to be willing to sanitize the pews, and also which Mass you're going to be attending. That'd be a great help, and if we get enough people, it's not going to take very long at all. Also, we're going to be live streaming the Mass on Memorial Day, and in addition, there's also going to be the celebration of the Sacrament of Penance and Reconciliation. That will begin the weekend of the 30th and 31st. We're going to be, Deacon Larry has been kind enough to build, both Father Spizak and I, kind of a barrier that's going to work in such a way that we're going to have good social distancing inside of our confessionals, but at the, that's also going to be very safe as well. So that's coming back as well. So very happy to share that good news with you. It's going to be an adjustment for all of us, and as that adjustment takes place, it's going to be good to celebrate Mass as a community here in our beautiful church here at St. Mary's. I just pray that God will bless you and your loved ones with good physical health and spiritual health. God bless you. Be safe, be healthy, and we'll see you soon.